Order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, City Council, Mayor Burcroft, Attorney Hitchcock, our City Treasurer Stacy Page, Deputy Clerk and audience. Today's date is Monday, February 4th, 2019, and this is the City of Romulus City Council regular meeting. Mr. Chair, roll call was taken at our special meeting, and all members are present, and we have a quorum.
Good, thank you.
Tonight's council meeting agenda is as follows. Number 1, agenda. Number 2, minutes. Number 3, petitioner. Number 4, chairperson's report. 5, mayor's report. 6A, clerk's report. 6B, treasurer's report. 7, public comment. 8, unfinished business. 9, new business. 10, communication. And number 11 is adjournment. And a motion being ordered to accept the regular council meeting agenda as presented.
Support.
Been motion by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Talley for approval of the agenda as presented. Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, agenda approved.
2A for approval of the minutes from the regular council meeting held January 28, 2019.
So moved for approval of the agenda, or for the minutes from the regular meeting held January 28, 2019.
Support.
It's been motion by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Roscoe, for approval of the minutes from the regular council meeting, which was held January 28, 2019. Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Abstain.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Abstain.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
There were no special meetings held on January 28th. We have no petitioners on the agenda. Number 4 is the chairperson's report.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Tonight at 6:30, we had a closed session with attorney opinion. And I just want to mention a few things that's coming up, and I know it'll be more in detail later on. We have some good things coming up this weekend. We have the soul food dinner, community dinner, which I'm sure Ms. Talley's going to expound on that. There's a lot of good things happening in our city, and when we work together and stay together and work toward a better city, that's the better city that we will have. We have people here tonight, some wonderful guests here tonight that need a little bit more time, so I'm going to expand as much as I can. If anyone that interested in coming to the dinner that's held by Ms. Talley, please let her know what you can do to help her bring a dish or something to the dinner. I want to say, if anyone on council would like, I'm trying to stall a little bit. I'm not used to stalling.
Mr. Chairman, could we have Ms. Talley talk about the dinner now?
Right.
Would that be okay to
Yeah.
fill that? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, because I was going to do it later, so we can knock it out right now. Again, this is the 18th annual Community Soul Food Dinner. And we're very excited about it, so we ask you to be there, be square. It's going to be this Thursday, February 7th. Last week I spoke about it, and I want to thank for the support, a huge amount of support that came in just a week from people wanting to serve. And it's about called to serve, servanthood, born to serve, and it's about serving. And what's unique about our soul food dinner is that we have electeds that serve the dinner. So electeds, we always extend it to the school board. If you want to, we're asking you to come out about 4:30 at the high school. And like I said, be open to serving any capacity needed if you come out, because it's about serving. It's just about being with the community. We have a nice turnout of residents, and we just want to serve them. We serve our seniors. We just serve, and that's what we're here as elected, is to serve. So come out. We have a lot of volunteers. We got our NHS. Thank you, Ms. Abdo, for coordinating that. And then if you are bringing a dish, I thank everyone for their support of bringing a dish who has already contacted me about it. If you haven't, you still can. My number is 313-408-3637. If you want to just bring it up there at 3 o'clock at the high school on Thursday, meet us in the cafeteria. We'll be there at 3 o'clock at the high school in the cafeteria, so you can bring your dish. Everyone's bringing their dish at that time. And I'm just excited about all my colleagues that have stepped up, and just excited about this year. We are doing some different things this year, and I'm excited about that as well. So I told a couple of people, but they said they wouldn't tell what we're going to do. So you got to come out and see what we're doing if you want to know what we're doing. But outside of that, just ask you to come out and support. It's a great fellowship and community event, and just hope to see you all there.
Okay. Another thing that I want to throw this out there, Reverend Jesse Charles. I know in the years past, Reverend Jesse Charles had brought some greens. I mean, you know, I would cook them, and he would supply. So I said, people need to know where these greens coming from. So I told him, Jesse Charles was supplying the greens, so he told me, oh man, you put me on the spot. So you're on the spot tonight, Jesse Charles, Reverend Charles. So now I want to recognize Councilwoman Williams.
Thank you, Chair. I would like to read a resolution that this council, mayor, clerk, and treasurer is honoring one of our own, Sharon Walker. Can you ask her to come up?
Can you come up, Ms. Walker?
The City of Romulus, a resolution to recognize Sharon Walker. Whereas the City of Romulus resident Sharon Walker was presented an award on January the 12th from the 13th Congressional District Democrat Party organization for her many years of volunteering service within the district. And whereas Sharon Walker has served in many elections and as a precinct delegate, she has been the Secretary of Romulus Citizens for Social Change for the past 10 years, and she has helped deliver water to the citizens of Flint during their water crisis. And whereas Ms. Walker is an advocate and who encouraged voter participation, and she enjoys volunteering her service in her district and in her city. Therefore, be it resolved, the honorable elected officials of this city recognize Sharon Walker for her service to the 13th Congressional District, and be it furthermore resolved, this resolution shall be presented to Sharon Walker to express our appreciation for her dedication to our city.
I'd like to thank everyone very much.
Okay, what I decide to do, we'll move on and then we'll come back when the guest arrives. That concludes the chairperson's report.
Mr. Chair, make that motion to accept your report.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Talley, to accept the chairperson's report. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved, and thank you.
Number 5 is the mayor's report.
Good evening, City Council, Treasurer, Clerk, Deputy Clerk, and audience. No action items tonight. I think we do have a video clip to run, and if you do that, please, Roger.
Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine Dancy. Our community events for the next week include Thursday, February 7th is the kickoff to Black History Month in Romulus with the annual Soul Food Dinner. The meal is served at 5 p.m. at the Romulus High School cafeteria, and donations are accepted. Saturday, February 9th, the Veterans Outreach Coalition is hosting their second downtown curling royale from 12 to 3 p.m. at Marianne Banks Park. Teams can bundle up and come try to be crowned the curling champion. The cost to participate is $10 per person. There's a new community choir starting up with practices this Sunday, February 10th at 3 p.m. Practices will be held at Ball Road Tabernacle and are open to all ability levels and anyone ages 15 or older. For more information, please call Pastor Bob Harper. Events at the Romulus Public Library include on Wednesday, February 6th, the library is hosting Family Movie Night showing A House with a Clock in Its Walls at 6 p.m. And on Monday, February 11th, is the Second Monday Book Club at 7 p.m. Also be aware that registrations are now being accepted for the Romulus Black History Bus Tour on Saturday, February 23rd. The cost is $2 per person with ages 12 and under free. Tickets are also available for the Mother-Son Dance on Thursday, February 28th at 6 p.m. The cost is $20 per couple. You must pre-register for both of these events for planning purposes. Our good news of the week will be a clip from the ribbon cutting ceremony last week for the new salon at the Senior Center. Let's take a look.
I, Leroy D. Burcroft, Mayor for the City of Romulus, hereby proclaim on this cold Tuesday, January 29th, this is Rose's Senior Center Salon Day, so congratulations.
Congratulations to Rose and the whole team. Please remember to like and share us on Facebook and YouTube or visit our website for more info. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mayor.
6A is the clerk's report. We have two action items under 6A1. That's a request for a spring no-fee yard sale permit. And this is our annual citywide yard sale. And the dates are May 16th through May 19th. That's a Thursday through a Sunday. Our rain dates will be Thursday, May 23rd through Sunday, May 26th.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move for the spring no-fee yard sale, which would be from Thursday, May the 16th through Sunday, May the 19th, with a backup rain date of the following weekend.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Webb, for the spring no-fee yard sale dates Thursday, May 16th, 2019 through Sunday, May 19th, 2019. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. The motion is approved.
Agenda item 6A2. This is a request for a no-fee permit to install a furnace at 5987 Metro Street. But before council, that you take action, I'd like to call on Mr. McCray so that he can kind of explain a little bit more about what this is about.
Okay.
Good evening. Yeah, I was approached by Mr. Dean Batchelor, who runs the Affordable Comfort Heating and Cooling Company, and he was approached because we have a resident in the city who had no heat for a few weeks in their house, and he was doing some charitable works, and he was going to install the furnace for free, so we asked that we'd waive the permitting fee. Told me I didn't have the authority to do that, but I had no objections to it, and I had to bring it to council to let you approve or deny the request for a no-fee permit. So it's part of a charitable act for one of our residents that doesn't have any heat in their home, so we're getting them taken care of.
Motion would be in order to grant this no-fee permit.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Ms. Abdo.
I'll make that motion to grant the no-fee permit to install a furnace at 5987 Metro Street in Romulus.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Roscoe. This is for the no-fee permit to be installed in furnace at 5987 Metro Street in Romulus. Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Talley,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Webb.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. That concludes the clerk's report. 6B is the treasurer's report.
Thank you. Good evening, council, mayor, clerk, deputy clerk, and the audience. I just wanted to remind everybody that property taxes are due on Thursday, February 14th. Offices are open from 8 till 4. For customer service, there's lots of ways to pay them, whatever's convenient for you. You can use the mail, you can use the drop box, credit card payment over the counter, over the phone, which is really nice. If you want to call from home, you can pay with credit card that way, or you can pay online and with e-check. If you have any questions, please give me a call at 734-942-7580. Thank you.
At this time, I want to recognize a couple distinguished people in the audience. Our Principal Dr. Hall is with us tonight. Dr. Hall. Our Superintendent, Beverly McInerney. We have our state rep, I think I seen walking, Joan. Let's give him a hand. Now I would like to bring up, the Honorable Wayne County Clerk Kathy Garrett is in the audience. Is she here yet? Okay, Ms. Garrett. And she's going to swear in these following people that I call off. Board members from Romulus School. Ursula Webster. Is Teresa Beard here? No. Denise Terrell? Terrell. Edward Martell. And Judy Kidnart.
First, let me say good evening to this honorable body and as well as the citizens of Romulus and guests. It's an honor to be here and it's a privilege to be able to swear you in. Raise your right hand and repeat after me and state your name and the office that you hold as it applies. I. State your name. Percival Westford Kirk. Do solemnly swear or affirm. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. I will support the Constitution of the United States. I will support the Constitution of the State of Michigan. I will faithfully discharge the duties and the bylaws. Of the Romulus School Board. As I serve in the office of school board member. So to the best of my ability. So help me God. Do you furthermore swear that you shall respect the taxpayers' interest by serving as a faithful protector of the school district's assets?
I do.
Do you encourage and respect the free expression of opinion by your fellow board members and others who seek a hearing before the board while respecting the privacy of students and employees?
I do.
Will you recognize that a board member has no legal authority as an individual and that decisions can be made only by majority vote at a public board meeting?
I do.
Do you furthermore abide by majority decisions of the board while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels?
I do.
With that being said, now by the power vested in me by the state of Michigan and the county of Wayne, it is indeed my honor on this 4th day of February to congratulate you as you support and serve your community. God bless you.
On behalf of our new school board elect and appointed, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, the city council, our mayor pro tem, and Mayor Burcroft for allowing us this moment to be sworn in as a ceremony. I also really like to thank, from the bottom of my heart, my friend, the Honorable Wayne County Clerk, Kathy M. Jenner, for taking the time out of her busy schedule to come out and do this for us. Again, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Just very briefly, I also would like to thank Mr. Mayor, the council, Madam Clerk, as well as all the others that gathered here today. And I just want to let you know that, as a team, our board is going to work together for the children and the parents of this community. And one of the first things we're going to work on is accessibility and making sure that all the residents have access to our board meetings as they do the council. So we look forward to that. Thank you.
Number 7 is public comment, and this is a part of our agenda for those that are in the audience who would like to address City Council. If you would like to address City Council, please raise your hand, and when acknowledged by the chairperson, approach the podium and state your name and address. Remarks shall be limited to 3 minutes. Additional time must be by the consent of the chairperson. There shall be no personal attacks, and remarks shall not contain any profanity, racial, ethnic, sexual, or national origin slurs or overtones. This public meeting shall not be used to campaign for elected office or used to support or oppose any candidate or ballot proposals. Anyone not adhering to these rules shall lose their right to address City Council. Mr. Chair, we do not have any written requests this evening.
Okay. Are there any comments from the audience? One comment. Yes, Gina.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, residents of Romulus, and visitors. I'm Gina Wilson Stewart, 10748 West Jefferson and River Rouge. I bring you greetings from the Western Wayne County branch of the NAACP. I do want to let you guys know that our Western Wayne County branch was Branch of the Year for 2018 for the state of Michigan. So it's over 35 branches or so in the state of Michigan, but Western Wayne County came out on top. So we thank you guys for your support of us over the last year. I was reelected to another term, so I will be the president for 2 more years. And one thing that we do that's very good is that we take our meetings on the road. We don't always have them at the same place because we cover 24 cities, and there's no way we want everybody to have to drive to Garden City. So our next meeting, which is on Monday, February 11th, will be held at the Caroline Kennedy Library in Dearborn Heights. The address is 24590 George, and it's right off Telegraph by the, make a right at the Blue Moon Restaurant. There's a lot of blue lights, so you can't miss it. So when you see the blue lights, you know, and then make a right and come on down, and we'll be meeting there. The meeting starts at 7 o'clock. We promise to have you out by 8:30. Meetings are normally an hour and a half. And our meeting after that will be March 11th, and it will be in Garden City, back at our regular place, 27500 Marquette at Christian Faith Ministries. So that was all I had to say. But for Black History Month, happy Black History Month to everyone. Just so you know, the NAACP was founded in, 1909? So we'll be celebrating our 110th anniversary this year in Detroit. So the national convention will be held at Cobo Hall July 23rd to the 27th, I think. So mark your calendars, and hopefully you can join us there. So everybody from all over the country will be there in Detroit. So we look forward to seeing you guys there, and join us with, if you can, at one of our meetings. And that's it.
Thank you. Are there any other comments from the audience? If there's no other comments from the audience, Madam Clerk, we'll close that part out.
Number 8 is unfinished business. Number 9 is new business.
Ms. Williams.
Yes. I would just like to inform those that wasn't able to attend the Democratic Michigan Democratic Party convention that was held this past Saturday. We made history. First of all, we have Lavora Barnes, which is now our new Michigan Democratic Party chair. First time in Michigan history we have a female. Second of all, on the 2nd of February, which is the second day of Black History Month, she just happened to be an African American woman. So we need to make sure that we do not shy away from the strides that we make, whether it be in our city, whether it be in our state, because this is a part of our human race. And so we need to definitely acknowledge the fact that we are a part of a new history in Michigan, and I was just elated to be a part of it. And I'm going to really see if she will actually attend the soul food dinner, that more of Romulus residents can have an opportunity to be in her presence. Thank you.
Thank you.
If there's no more new business, number 10 is communication.
Yes, Ms. Tally.
Yeah, thank you. First I want to say I want to thank everybody for the prayers for my dad, Deacon Eric Talley. He did have bypass surgery today. It was successful. Praise be to God. That's all I can say. It's just been a long time coming, and I want to thank everybody for their prayers. It's just an amazing thing. This is something that was really major for our family. So thanks to everybody for their prayers and just the support, even with the soul food dinner coming. Everything was just all coming together with the soul food dinner and the with him. And I'm sorry, God be all the glory. Amen. So. And with that being said, our chairpersons talk about some events that are coming up this week, and thank you for the Soul Food Dinner announcement. But we also have this great event, the Curling Royale. We saw it on the mayor's announcement. But I just wanted to do a quick plug for them as well, because one of the things about this event on Saturday, February 9th from 12 to 3 at Marianne Banks Park, the proceeds will benefit scholarships for graduating Romulus High School students whose family is currently or has served in the U.S. military. My dad is at the VA hospital in Ann Arbor, and I just thank God that, you know, people that serve, and that's what the Soul Food Dinner is about this year, is serving. So if you can support this event, please come out and join us. Sounds like it'll be a lot of fun, and snacks and refreshments will be available for purchase. But again, the benefits will, the proceeds will benefit scholarships for our graduating RH Romulus High School students whose families are currently or has served in U.S. military, and just want to please support. This is a very great event. It's the second one in the making, and if we can support, we should support. Thank you.
John.
Thank you, Mr. Talley. Yeah, Mr.
I
Wadsworth?
apologize for not bringing this up under new business. It kind of slipped my mind. But Mayor, we have a communication from Roberto about the Oakbrook sub. There's going to be some concrete replaced in there.
That's correct.
Is it going to be new concrete, or
They're going to do tearing up and replacing sections, correct, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
very good.
There's some areas that were
It's long
originally.
overdue, and the people down there really deserve it because of the shape of the roads.
Yeah, as you know, we had a bigger plan a couple
I
of years
know.
back that didn't go through, so we're trying to find ways to do improvements. Some of those roads were put in the early 70s. So,
Okay,
thank you.
fine. Thank you.
Thank
The
you,
people will definitely appreciate that down there.
Yeah, any more comments? First of all, I want to give a shout out to, you know, it's been very cold this past couple of days or so, in the minus degrees. And I think that we should give our DPW department a hand, because they really took care of our roads and snow. McCray, thank you, Bob. It's just a wonderful town to live in Romulus. I was sitting there the other night, you know. It's a funny thing, I always get teased about this. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but somebody asked me and said, did I watch the Super Bowl last night? And I said, yes. And I told him, I said, my Lions might have a chance now next year. You know, I got a big laugh out of that. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay.
That's all.
If there is no more communication, number 11 is adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Roscoe for adjournment. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, we are adjourned. Thank you.